Greetings. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. You know, when we come here, we forget that we are spiritual beings living in a physical body, having a physical experience, and that we are here to grow and to create and to expand. We quickly forget that. And actually, we're really not here. None of this is really real. We live on. We live on forever and ever and ever. We're always creating. We'll continue to forever express divine infinite source that's working through us at all times, nonstop. And so we get caught up in the distractions and we think that this is real, but really it's a movie. And you're creating your movie. You're creating everything that's happening to you right now. And we're doing it with our minds. And so that's one of the big things that we forget when we come here, because we get caught up and think that this is real and forget that we were supposed to be here creating, and we get caught up in the distractions and we start to think that this is real, and that we forget that we can change it at any moment, any time, just with our mind and by changing our thoughts, and that our thoughts are creating every single thing that's happening to you right now. Everyone that's in your life right now, all the things that's happening to you right now is all really not real. A movie that was created with prior how you've been thinking and what you've been planting, the seeds that you have been planting along the way. And so really everything really is in an instant. However, it takes time to manifest in a different kind of way, unless you are really advanced and have mastered your focus. So if you can master your focus and you can concentrate, and you're able to do this without any distractions, you can manifest really quickly. And I have done it, where, in an instant, I needed to, I'll talk about this later as we go along, but I've had some really, what you would consider, magical experiences in very short amount of time. In a short amount of time, I was able to manifest something that I really needed, that you would think it was impossible to do. But if you can maintain that focus, you can do the affirmations, you can do the positive thinking, you can able to do and I wasn't even really I didn't think I was how do I put it, that I was advanced at all. I was just I truly believed what I was doing, but at the same time there was a little doubt there because of past seedings and past behaviors, and just, I was just beginning to get into it and actually start to put into action some of the, exercises and some of the tools that I had learned, started to implement them. And, it worked pretty quickly. And, so if you can maintain that focus and you can really, really believe and know that you're going to have what it is that you want, you can do this in a short amount of time. I mean, I'm talking like a 24-hour time or less. You really can, it can be done, And so, like I said before, none of this is really real. You can change the movie anytime you want. It's just a matter of you putting into practice the things that I mentioned. And one of the biggest things, looking at the time, one of the biggest things we need to change as well is our behaviors, our routine. Because it's quite difficult if you've been in a certain routine. Some people have been in routines for years. I mean, and if you're in that same routine, you're going to get the same results. So you have to change your routines. You have to start making changes in your life. You don't have to do it all at one time, but start doing things gradually to start to change the routine and create new neural pathways in the brain to accomplish what it is that you want. And then eventually you won't have to work as hard. You won't have to, a lot of the things that I'm speaking about in these videos, it will come a time where you won't have to, it'll just be automatic. It'll be automatic because you've done the work and you've, was able to master your emotions, your thinking, your feeling states, and things like that. You're going to it's gonna come really, really easy. So this is just the hard part in the beginning, and it's only hard. It's not. It's like I always say, it's simple, but it's not easy. And the only reason why it's not easy is just because your body is just used to being doing certain things at different at the same time. Every day you have this schedule, you have this routine that you do, and the body doesn't. It's going to be. The body doesn't want you to change. It doesn't. It likes the routine. It's just like, what are you doing? So it's a struggle in the beginning, or could be. Want to hold you back, because what happens is your routine and how you've been thinking for so long creates the brain no longer has to think. The body is doing the thinking for you. And I know you can get into, if you're familiar with how the body, all these brains that's in the body, they'll say the second brain and, and all these different brains that's in the body, but that's basically what it's talking about, that your brain no longer has to think because you've been in this routine for so long that the body already knows what to do. And so that's what makes it so difficult for some. But that will change. It will change, and you can just gradually do things, Like I said before, start implementing, start saying affirmations, start doing gratitude. You just start to add things, gradually, and eliminate those things that's not working for you. How you're spending your time, and you're probably going to have to cut back on things that's not working for you and how you're spending your time. Okay, so I'm going to have to end this real quick because I'm almost at 10 minutes. So again, none of this is really real. You can change the movie at any time. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience, and you're not really here. I'm not really here. We're not really here. So you can create what it is that you want. We're in these bodies to create. We need these physical bodies to actually do the work to create. And That's what it's all about, creating and expressing this enormous power, this dormant power that's within us right now, that divine infinite spirit is screaming to be expressed. So let's get started now. Let's get started today. I'm going to do another video. I keep looking at the time. I'm going to do another video, and that's what's basically going on. So you can change your movie at any time. So change the movie starting now, and eventually it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And then you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, wow. You're going to have the life that it is that you want, and you're going to be amazed. Absolutely amazed. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. Peace and love.